to Between Two Scholars. This is our third edition.
Today, we'll be starring Mr. Miller.
We are going to be interviewing Mr. Miller with some groovy questions about his life and what he likes to do for fun.
Alrighty, let's get started.
Let's do it, Alex.
Mr. Miller, what is it like working at the beautiful St. Christopher's School?
It's good. It's a lot of fun.
Now.
I suppose, are you asking me what's it like working here after I was a student, or are you just asking me in general?
Ooh, that is a
you're
horse with a
jumping
different
ahead.
color. That's
Okay.
like way forward.
Okay, well, I mean, it's a great job. I really like it. It's one of the things where when I'm in class and I'm working with students and that kind of stuff, it doesn't feel like work. So it must be good if that's the way it is.
If your work's fun, you never work a day in your life.
Ain't that the truth?
Exactly.
Amen.
And so, now that, since you jumped ahead a little bit, I'm still going to say the question. What is it like teaching at the same school you attended as a young lad?
It's a little weird for some parts of it because you come back and you got all these teachers
Yeah.
that you used to calling Mr. So-and-so or Mrs. So-and-so, and now you're like, should I call
You're in
them
the
by their
middle.
first name? Should I say Mr.? You know, you don't really know what to do, so that's a little weird. But I mean, all the other faculty are completely welcoming and opening and just totally cool. You know, so that like as coworkers, as colleagues, that part's really good.
Cool. What inspired you to become a health instructor?
So it was one of those things where that I don't know, I didn't necessarily think that I was going to do, but so when I was in college, I played football, and so I was an athlete, so I was doing a lot of stuff that was health and fitness related with, you know, on my own. And it was something that I just kind of learned about and went after for myself. And then
Nice.
I also studied, I took a lot of psychology classes in college, so I did a lot of like kind of the mental aspect, and I kept on, when I was in college, I kept on running into these situations in these classes, these books that I would read, talking about like what does it really require for a person to be happy. And so I kind of got into that question and into that idea of like what does a human being need to be healthy, to be happy. And so I had the opportunity to teach here, and they asked me if I would actually want to do history or would I want to do health, and I actually chose health because I think it's a more interesting topic to me personally. So
Yeah,
That's sweet.
I would agree.
So, Mr. Miller, we have heard you're very into stand-up comedy. I mean, your personality, it's like beaming.
I know, right?
So, you think you could give us a little demonstration, like off the top of your head?
No, because I don't have anything like off the top of my head that I've got. I don't just, you know, have a bunch of jokes in my back pocket that I can pull out for you. But, you know, maybe I'll try to be funny later on.
All right.
Sorry.
Start like
Yeah.
running through in your head.
I'll think of something.
All right.
Another one we've been thinking about is, do you have any plans for your comedic career? And who's your favorite comedian?
Favorite comedian's probably Jim Gaffigan. I've seen him in concert, or I've seen him live twice. Got several of his comedy specials on DVD or on download. But I like there's other people I like too. I like Brian Regan a lot. Jerry Seinfeld's really good. I got to see him recently. Kevin James, I think, is really funny. There's a lot of different people. As for my comedic career, I don't know. I think that would have to start with me writing some more jokes, which I haven't done in quite a while. But it's something that I always kind of think of when I'm walking around during my normal life, is think of funny situations or funny things that are happening.
Yeah.
So, how often do you venture out to see a live comedian?
I haven't done it recently in probably, I don't know, a few months. Usually I go to like the Richmond Center Stage, like the Carpenter Theater, the Landmark Theater downtown when I go to see them. And I just find out that they have comedians coming in through like being on one of their email lists, but they haven't had anyone show up in a while. So I've actually never been to, or I've only been to like small time comedy clubs probably once or twice in my life. So I don't do it that often.
Yeah.
On a different note, we heard that you have someone special, and you're getting married quite soon. how did you propose and tie the ball and chain around your ankle at the exact same time? How did that work?
I don't even know what that question means. So I'll be getting married next April, so I don't know if that's soon. I mean, that's sooner.
It's pretty soon.
Sooner than it could be, I suppose. But so me and my fiance, we've known each other since college. We knew each other all through college. We started dating our freshman year, or excuse me, our senior year. We've known each other since our freshman year. But so we got engaged over Christmas. She's from upstate New York. She went home for Christmas to see her parents, see her family up there. And the day after Christmas, I flew up, unbeknownst to her, I flew up to New York and her dad picked me up. And the next day we went out to dinner at her favorite restaurant, and then we were walking around downtown Saratoga Springs at night. And so that's when I asked her to marry me.
What'd you have for dinner that night?
I had it was an Italian restaurant, so I had some chicken parm, which I spilled on my shirt, which was a pretty classic move.
That's a classic.
Yeah. Fortunately, the jacket I had on covered it up, so like from up here, I looked like I was, not a total slob, but.
Right. And so where do you plan on spending your last few days as a free man, also known as a bachelor party?
Are you asking me where I'm gonna have my bachelor party?
Yes.
Yeah, I have no idea.
All right.
Well, if you don't know that, then maybe you could tell us where you're gonna spend your honeymoon.
We haven't decided on that either. She wants to do some kind of like Caribbean beach tropical thing, which would probably be good.
It's just a classic honeymoon
so,
place.
Yeah.
Also, Mr. Miller, we can't call out you as an individual because it's been a common trend among teachers, but we haven't gotten any wedding invitations from Mr. Ferguson, and now you. We're pretty disappointed.
Yeah, I'm
What's
sorry
going
about that. Well, to be honest, no one's gotten any wedding invitations because they haven't gone out yet, but I'll see if we can't have enough room for you guys on the list.
All right, that's understandable.
I hope so.
Mr. Ferguson, he just completely disregarded us.
What was everyone else's excuse?
His excuse.
Lost in the mail.
It was.
Oh, jeez.
That's what I thought.
gosh.
But he told us it was sent out.
Yeah.
But first semester, I had his class. He said it was sent out. I don't think it takes that long for mail to get here.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I mean, I waited by the mailbox for at least 2 weeks. Just waiting for it.
It's too bad.
I know, Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
All right.
What's it like having someone, especially in the student body, that is so fantastic at impersonating you?
Like, for one thing, it's better to have like somebody personal who like knows you and can do it well. I also think it's very funny. I don't like always love it, but I do think that it's one of those things that helps you grow as a person. Like, my health classes are more fun with it. I do kind of like him. I do kind of not like him. You know, good days and bad days. But the point is, it's fun in the long run. I think Chapel was just made for that sort of thing. It can go over the line sometimes, but usually it's one of those things you have to just roll with. And that's all I have to say about that.
Mr. Miller, it has truly been a joy interviewing you, and we really hope that you can spread the word to some other teachers.
About how fun it is to be on Between Two Scholars.
I will be sure to do that. It's I've heard a lot about it before I got on here, so it's been exciting.
But wait, don't get like you're going yet, because you're not. Let's all recite the Pledge of Allegiance for this beautiful country. Put your hands on your hearts. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, friends, we'll see you soon. And always remember,
God bless America and God bless the sunny South.